How you doing? This is Mitch with the Native Survival School. Today we're going to go over the 90-degree twitch trap. Stay tuned. So for this trap, I need a fork stick, just like the 0-degree twitch trap, and a bait stick. I also need some cordage, a toggle, and an engine. Here's my engine. It's a sapling. I have 2 half hitches tied off right there, some cordage. That's a toggle attached to it. It's my engine. So the 90-degree twitch trap is a modification of the 0-degree twitch trap. All you're doing is turning your stick 90 degrees, your bait stick. Now it's also going to change a few other things on how your toggle works. Let's go over that now. If I want my bait stick to be on this side, I'm going to go through the opposite side with my toggle. I just lock it into place by turning it sideways. Like so. That's almost like how the trap works. What I'm going to do is stick this in the way of that toggle. I'm going to rotate the toggle and put the end right over it. Alright, so now we're locked in. Very hard. Now the further I move this bait stick down, the more sensitive this trap is. Now I'm not going to make it very sensitive just yet. So next I have to get my snare out. It's important that I follow the path of the toggle. So if my toggle wants to flip out this side, I have to make sure that my snare is on this side as well. I don't want to put my snare this way, or else it's going to drag the animal into the V and try to stick it through that hole, which isn't going to happen. Okay, so now my snare is going to go out the same direction as my toggle. I'm going to lay my snare, and I'm going to lay my snare right over my bait stick. So now if the animal's standing inside the snare, which is right here, it'll get caught. If it has its head right here, biting, it's going to get caught as well. So now I need to make this a little more sensitive. So I'm going to hold the toggle with my finger. Try to get it just right. Want it as sensitive as possible, obviously, without being prone to just going off on its own. So I want the animal to work the trap a little bit. Alright, it's set. So here's my engine bent over. That's what the trap looks like. There's the cordage. Using bank line. Going down. It's going through this side. My toggle is pinned on my bait stick. The snare is going around this side, right there. And as you can see, it's all around my bait stick. Alright, so I'm a little off to the side. So I'm an animal. standing here. Oh, I like what I'm eating. What's this? And I'm snared. So I want to thank Steve Davis for working on developing these traps and teaching them to me. It is appreciated. Well, there you have the 90-degree twitch trap. It's a great trap to modify a design that you already have. It helps you work with not using a post if you can't get a post to work, if you're on rocky ground, or if the angle of the game trail works better that way with the 90-degree modification instead of the 0-degree. It's just another way to get the same job done, but it's also a really nice way to look at the mechanics of the trap and realize that the sky's the limit. You know, if you can understand how to manipulate the toggle in different directions, there's really nothing that you can't do with it. So it's a really cool little machine, and it's really simple, which is the best part about it. And depending on what you put for bait, you can get everything from raccoon, possum, to small things like squirrels. This has been Mitch with the Native Survival School. Appreciate your time. I'll see you in the next one. Take care.